A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I want A+ English.
Hello everyone and welcome to A+ English. I'm Mike.
I'm Chikling.
And today we are going to be talking about a very important but also very sad, depressing, and it also makes me angry. Guns and gun deaths in the US.
Right.
It happens. We know it happens a lot. It feels like it happens a lot these days. It makes it in the newspapers when it really is bad. But I think almost every day, lots of people are killed in the U.S. Because of guns, right? And it's a problem that only seems to happen there. Or if it happens in other places, it's very unusual.
Yeah.
Whereas guns and gun deaths in America, it happens basically every day. So we're going to be talking about it. What can be done, why it's such a serious problem, and stuff like that. So our question is, do you feel safe in public? Why or why not?
I actually do, but maybe it's because I'm too naive.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that could be.
You still have to be careful.
You do still have to be careful.
I feel safe, but I'm always careful.
Right, and we should point out that I think if you look at most of the science, most of the numbers, Taiwan is a very safe place.
See?
Compared to almost anywhere else you could look in the world, Taiwan is a very safe place, except for when you're driving.
Oh.
Yeah, driving in Taiwan. So I would say I feel safe in Taiwan. Like if I'm walking around the city at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not afraid someone is going to, hit me on the head and steal my money. I would be afraid of that in other places, right? But if I'm walking across the street in Taiwan, I am much more afraid of being hit by a car than if I was in Canada or Europe or other places like that. So generally, Taiwan is very safe, but we could make our driving, our road safety a little bit better. But gun violence, danger from guns in Taiwan, basically zero, I would say. And that is a good thing. But we're going to find out how wrong things have gone in America, how bad things have gone in America in our article starting right now.
Guns and gun deaths in the U.S. Warm-up question. Do you feel safe in public? Why or why not?
U.S. law lets civilians own guns. It has more civilian gun owners than any other country. Because of this, gun deaths in the U.S. are a serious problem. There are often mass shootings in public places like schools, churches, and stores. In 2020, gun deaths were up by 43% from 2010. Check out the chart below. It shows the number of gun homicides out of every 100 homicides in 4 countries. Americans can't agree on what to do. Let's see how Americans felt about gun laws in 2021. Over 50% of U.S. citizens want stricter laws. The U.S. government should work together to keep people safe from guns.
All right, so one of the basic things that I think we all know, and one of the things that makes America so unusual with this idea, is U.S. law lets civilians own guns. Yeah, civilians, normal people, not the police, not soldiers. We're not talking about people in lots of other countries who might have guns. We're talking about normal people. Any person can go to a store in America and basically buy a gun, and that is unusual.
所以呢，我们就知道说，这一个，在美国我们是可以合法拥有枪支 ，like a lot of my friends, they have guns
Really?
at home. Yeah.
In America, not here in Taiwan.
No, of course not in Taiwan, like in
okay.
America. Yeah.
Interesting.
那我们来看一下今天第一个单字 law 法律这一个字。law 它就是法律或法规，所以我们说违反法律，我们就可以加一个 be 动词，然后 against the law 代表是违反法律。比如说抢劫是违法的，英文就是 robbery is against the law。或者是呢去不遵守法律，英文我们就可以说 break to break the law。比如说 he broke the law and now he must pay for his action。他触犯了法律，那现在必须为自己的行为付出代价。那么再看另外一个句子。You must wear your seat belt in the car because it's the law. 你在车上一定要戴安全带哦，因为这个是法律规定的。Civilian 就是平民啊，或者是反正就是不是军警人员的人，我们都可以称作是 civilian。所以美国的法律是允许平民去拥有枪支的。
Exactly. It has more civilian gun owners than any other country. Well, I think that's easy to understand. There's more than 300 million people in America, and I think more than 50% own at least one gun, and many of them own several. I think there's actually more guns than people in America because, some people have 7, 8, 20 guns at home. A few people have 0. But a lot of people might own 1 or 2.
所以美国其实比起任何其他国家，都拥有更多的民众是都有枪支的。
So, no surprise, because of this, gun deaths in the US are a serious problem. Yeah, absolutely. Of course, the ones we hear about are people shooting other people in crime, but also people shoot themselves. They have accidents with the guns. I think you're more likely to be killed by your own gun than someone else's gun in America. So just having a gun in your house doesn't make you safer. In fact, the numbers show it makes it more dangerous.
所以正因为如此呢，因为有太多人有枪了，美国人因为枪支而死亡的案例是非常非常多的，这是一个非常严重的问题哦。
But the ones, of course, that we most notice, the ones that get attention worldwide are the crimes involving guns that happen out there in public. It says there are often mass shootings in public places like schools, churches, and stores. These are the ones we hear about a lot. These are the ones where many people, often children, get killed. And when we say a mass shooting, I think they basically say 3 or more people are killed, and that's called a mass shooting. Yeah, so that could be 3 people, it could be 10 people, it could be more than that, of course.
所以这个 mass shooting 指的就是大规模的枪击事件。所以像是学校啊、教堂啊，或者是一些商店等公共场所，就经常发生这些大规模的枪击事件。
Right, and like a lot of things, you would think that more science and more knowledge and safer machines, maybe safer guns might make things go down, right? Fewer people are killed in car crashes. Fewer people are killed in lots of things. But with guns, no, the numbers are going the other way. It says in 2020, gun deaths were up by 43% from 2010. I bet if you looked at heart attacks and car crashes and all sorts of things, in that period, most of them had gone down, right? Because we know better how to help people and how to fix the problem. But gun deaths, nope, they're going up. 43%, that's a lot.
Yeah. 所以2020年呢，像老师刚刚有提到，其他的意外呢，通常我们可以找到方式去让它下降，但是没有。在2020年，枪支死亡的人数呢，比起2010年是增加了43%。这个 by 在这边指的呢，就是增加了这个多少，我们前面加了这个介系词来代表增加了多少。
All right, so let's follow what the article is telling us to do and check out the chart below. Have a look at the chart below because we can get a lot more information just from looking at that.
所以我们先看一下 chart 这个字。chart 这边就是图或者是图表的意思。我们有一个片语叫做 off the chart， 指的就是呢处于极高的水准或者是很成功的都可以。比如说 this dish is totally off the charts， 代表这个菜啊，这道菜真的是做得太成功了。那我们再看另外一个句子，也是当图表的意思。That teacher told us to use pictures and charts to show the information。 那个老师呢，请我们使用图片跟图表来展现呢这一些资讯。
All right, so as you guys can see in your magazine, there's a chart. We have a copy of it here. Let's read what the article tells us about the chart before we look at it. It shows the number of gun homicides out of every 100 homicides in 4 countries. So when we say homicide, we mean murder, someone killing another person, not by accident, but as a crime. And this is not, of course, like fighting in a war. We mean when you're committing a crime, robbing a bank or murdering people. That's a homicide. And basically, so if 100 people are murdered in America, 79 of those murders were with a gun. So the 21% would have been, with a knife, or I beat the person up or something like that. Now, America has a lot of guns. What about a country like Canada? We have guns, but not as many and much harder to get them. 37%. So people do kill other people in Canada. We're not all nice, but those murders are not done with a gun as much as in America. Australia, very tough gun laws, 13 out of 100. The UK, I mean, even the police in parts of the UK, they don't have guns. 4. And of course, we would imagine Taiwan, Japan would be very, very, very low too. So more guns in America obviously means more people killed with guns.
所以这边我们出现了 homicide 就是谋杀罪的意思。所以这个图呢，老师刚刚我们一起看这个图，它就是显示了4个国家每100起凶杀案中的枪支凶杀案的数量。所以你就可以知道说100个人死掉，有79个案件，不是100个人死掉啦，100个案件里面，差不多就是like 79个都是跟枪有关系的，在美国。Wow, that's a lot.
It is a lot. And you would think that this being such a big problem, and it being very clear that it is a big problem, they would do something to fix the problem. But that's another problem. Americans can't agree on what to do. In Canada, we had some bad murders with guns. They said, okay, no more guns. Australia, the same thing. No more guns. They had a big killing in Tasmania.
Right.
In the UK, they had a big killing at a school in Scotland. No more guns. They changed the laws. They took the guns away, made it very hard to own a gun because they saw it was a problem. But in America, nope. Still the same rules.
所以我们这边看到今天的 Magic Box， 我们来看一下 WH 的名词片语 and then we will be back.
Magic Box.
どうして皆さん告诉米豆子我该怎么办好吗 ？Please tell me what to do. 最近呢，可能是因为睡眠不足，所以呢，常常情绪不太稳定。大家都知道，我必须透过睡眠来抑制住我想吃人的感觉。所以呢，我如果没睡觉又很愤怒的话，事情可就一发不可收拾了。那天啊，我就差点伤害了我最爱的欧尼酱谭吉龙。Did I forget how to control myself？ 大妹，刚刚说的那几个例句，来头可不小哦。同学们就跟米豆子我好好来给他分析一下喽。拜托告诉我该怎么做。Please tell me what to do. 这个句子呢，我们就必须从它的间接问句看起喽。间接问句就是将一个直接问句 What can I do? 并入另一个 Please tell me 的句子里面。而当你呢要把它合起来为一个间接问句的时候，就必须呢将主词和助动词对调哦。因此它整句就会变成 Please tell me what I can do. 那句中的 what I can do 则称作为一个名词子句喽。而今天呢，所要跟大家介绍的，则是将这个名词子句变为名词片语的办法哦。Please tell me what I can do 该怎么变成我们一开始所说的 Please tell me what to do 呢？其实很简单哦。原本我们名词子句里的 what I can do， 这时候只要将子句中的主词和助动词用 to 来代替就 OK 咯。还是觉得有点模糊吗？没有关系，那我们看看另外一句。Did I forget how to control myself? 我是不是忘了怎么控制自己呢？如果呢把它变回间接问句，那应该就会是 Did I forget how I should control myself? 还记得吗？要将后面变成名词片语，只要将主词 I 和助动词 should 用 to 来代替就可以咯。Did I forget how to control myself? 不行啦，我绝对不能做出让我自己后悔莫及的事情啊。好，我知道该怎么做了。I know what to do now. 大家帮米豆子我加加油吧，干巴爹！
所以另外一个问题是呢，美国人呢，发现这个状况那么严重，但是美国人没有办法达成共识，应该怎么处理这件事情
Yeah, people being killed in movie theaters, department stores, of course, children being murdered in school. You might think that everyone would say, we have to change our gun laws, make it much harder to get guns. Well, if you ask that to Americans, most of them might. Let's see how Americans felt about gun laws in 2021. This big section over here, more than half, but just over 52%, they want stricter or tougher gun laws. They want the gun laws to be tougher, make it harder to own guns. That's what I think most people would want, right?
Yeah.
If people are doing too much crime, we need tougher laws. This is 35%. This is basically the people who say, no, let's just keep it the same. Let's just keep the laws kind of the same way they are. Sure, people die from guns, but we need our guns. We have rights to have our guns. And there's actually 13% of people who want gun laws to be made even easier. Let's all have guns. You have to have a gun. Everyone takes 2 guns, one to work and one to school.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
Those are the sociopaths, I think.
Yeah. Sorry.
Right? Sorry. Yes, I shouldn't have said that.
I don't know. Anyways, over 50%, it says, of U.S. citizens want stricter laws. That would be here. 52%, in fact.
哦，所以呢，这就是美国人的表，然后你看哦，他说多少？有52% 的人呢，他们是想要有更严格的法律的，然后有13% 的人希望可以更松绑。So they want to have more guns?
More guns.
Wow, okay.
More guns for everybody.
Okay, 然后35% 的人呢，这些人是想要就是维持现状。They think it's fine now.
They think it's fine now, or they don't want to change it.
Okay, 所以 over 50% of US, they want stricter laws?
Yeah.
OK，
But they don't have them.
OK， 好，那我们看到 stricter 这个字就是更严格的。那我们再看一下另外这个字的原型就是 strict。那我们来看一下还有没有其他用法。strict 就是有很严格的意思，所以也可以代表必须严格遵守什么。那所以对谁很严格，我们其实可以说 be strict with someone。所以比如说 the teacher is very strict with her students， 这个老师对他的学生是很严格的。那我们再看一个句子。Connie's parents have strict rules at home. For example, she can only watch TV for 10 minutes a day. Connie 呢的爸妈呢定下非常严格的规定，像 Connie 每天只能看电视看10分钟。所以根据那个表，我们知道说有超过50% 的公民们呢，美国公民他们是想要更严格的法律的。So pretty much we know that at least half of the people there are normal.
Well, would be what you would expect them to be. Worried that if people are being killed with guns, we should stop that.
Yeah.
Because it's not good, especially when it's children at school.
Right.
It says the U.S. government should work together to keep people safe from guns. Yes, in any other country, the government would be working together to keep people safe from guns because dying from guns is bad. Dying from anything is bad.
Right, but yeah.
Certain things you can't really stop, but crazy people with guns shooting in schools, you can probably do a little more than nothing.
I get what you mean. Yeah. 所以我们看到这个 US government， 这个 government 指的是政府。那我们再看一下其他的用法。Government 就是政府的意思啦，那政府的呢，我们就可以加上一个 al， 所以 governmental 指的就是政府的。那如果是政府官员，我们也可以说 governmental officials， 或者是政府做的决定 governmental decision 都 OK。那我们再看另外一个句子 ，Public schools and libraries get their money from the government。公立学校呢跟图书馆，他们的资金都是来自于政府。所以呢，美国的政府呢是应该更加的努力，然后跟大家共同的努力去保护人民呢，不要再受到枪支伤害了。
Yeah, it's a very frustrating problem because years go by, people continue to be killed, but nothing gets done about it. So who knows? Hopefully someone in the future will decide that this is not good and something has to change. But for now, I guess we'll just have to keep getting used to reading these terrible headlines.
Oh, no.
Every once in a while. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys. We do have a review time, so don't go away till we do that. And we'll be doing that right now.
Review time.
Okay, for our review time, we are going to be doing a little game of fill in the blanks.
I knew it.
And yes, we're going to review the 4 new words that we learned today in our super sad and depressing article. The words were law, chart, strict, and government. But don't worry, the game we play won't be sad or depressing.
Okay.
It's fill in the blanks. I think you'll like it. So the other day, I was reading the newspaper and I saw a very interesting blank.
You saw a really interesting noun. So you saw a really interesting chart.
A really interesting
what was it?
chart, right? Newspapers often have charts because it's a good way to explain information very quickly. It said that many people wanted the blank to introduce a blank new blank.
Okay. The chart, the people
3 in 1.
wanted the government.
Yes, they wanted the government
To do what?
introduce a blank new blank.
A strict new law.
That's right, a strict new law. Do you know what the law was?
No?
Everyone in Taiwan must have a corgi.
Really?
Yes. Everybody.
Can we not?
No, you have to, or you go to jail. That's why it's strict.
Then I already follow it.
You're okay.
Yeah, 'cause I
you're
have a
fine.
corgi.
But actually, if you already have 1, then you now have to have 3.
Oh, that's another
That's
law.
part of the law, right? For me, I get just 1. I don't have a corgi. You have 1, so you're going to have 3.
So then I have to get 2 more.
2 more. By next week, or you go to jail. And I get to keep Charlie.
Okay, you
All
can
right.
no, you can protect Charlie when I go to the jail.
You're gonna
when
go
I
to jail?
Yeah, I go to jail, and
All
then
right, you go to jail.
you can take Charlie
I'll
if
get
you
the
want.
corgi. Works for me. Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
See you soon. Be safe. Don't buy guns. Bye.
I'm going to jail.
You are.
Guns and gun deaths in the U.S. Warm-up question. Do you feel safe in public? Why or why not?
U.S. law lets civilians own guns. It has more civilian gun owners than any other country. Because of this, gun deaths in the U.S. are a serious problem. There are often mass shootings in public places like schools, churches, and stores. In 2020, gun deaths were up by 43% from 2010. Check out the chart below. It shows the number of gun homicides out of every 100 homicides in 4 countries. Americans can't agree on what to do. Let's see how Americans felt about gun laws in 2021. Over 50% of U.S. citizens want stricter laws. The U.S. government should work together to keep people safe from guns. Word power.
Law. Law. You must wear your seatbelt in the car because it's the law. You must wear your seatbelt in the car because it's the law. Chart. Chart. That teacher told us to use pictures and charts to show the information. That teacher told us to use pictures and charts to show the information. Strict. Strict. Connie's parents have strict rules at home. For example, she can only watch TV for 10 minutes a day. Connie's parents have strict rules at home. For example, she can only watch TV for 10 minutes a day. Government. Government. Public schools and libraries get their money from the government. Public schools and libraries get their money from the government.
认识字汇
civilian, civilian. Mass shooting, mass shooting. Homicide, homicide. Citizen, citizen.